used to want what every Forex creator wanted: fame, money, attention. So I chased virality, and when my videos started to get some traction, I got more views, more followers, but none of what I actually wanted. So in this video, I'm going to show you why chasing virality doesn't get you any of what you want and what you should focus on instead. If you were sick and you needed a surgery to survive, you wouldn't pick a surgeon based on the fact that they have a Lamborghini, or you listen to the same kind of music, or maybe you guys support the same football club. You're definitely going to pick someone you trust is good at their job, someone who has a proven track record of successful surgeries. The same can be said about followers in the trading space. People don't need to like you to follow you or buy from you. They need to trust that you know exactly what you're talking about. And the mistake I see constantly in the trading space is that so many traders are trying so hard to be relatable instead of showing expertise. Day in the life content, pictures of expensive food, flexing profits and flexing the lifestyle. And look, I get it. None of that is actually wrong, and it's not to say trading cannot give you that kind of lifestyle, but not in the way you actually think. I need you to ask yourself this question: how does a picture of your expensive food in an expensive restaurant help a trader who's struggling to become profitable? Most Forex traders don't understand that when it comes to growing online, there are two kinds of brand you can build. A brand that gets you followers and then people like you just the way they like their uncle or friend. Or you can choose to build an expert brand that positions you as a symbol of authority in your field, then people trust you and then they can buy your shit. Most traders think growing a brand online and profiting off it is just about posting content and building an audience. But the kind of content you post determines the kind of people you attract and the kind of trust those people have in you. Being likable doesn't convert people into clients. Trust of expertise is actually what does the magic. The real danger of chasing virality isn't just a waste of time, but it can actually pull you away from the things that actually matter. Imagine a Forex trader who's trying to build a personal brand about risk management and trading psychology. Then maybe that trader makes a video about a random topic that ends up going viral. Most content gurus will advise you to double down on what is actually working and for you to keep making that kind of content because it goes viral and gets you a lot of views. But the truth is, if you keep making that kind of viral content without trying to balance it with some other kind of content that shows your expertise, you're no longer going to be known as the guy that talks about trading psychology and risk management. You're now going to be known as the guy who made some viral clips and attracted some bunch of new audience to his page. And now you've got some new followers and views to a page, but when someone needs serious trading education on risk management and trading psychology, your page doesn't tell them that you are the answer to that. And then you lose any type of reasonable connection you are supposed to build with that viewer. There is a difference between content that gives information to a viewer and content that builds trust and connection with that viewer. One of them is content made for the viewer to consume. The other one is the kind of content that brings a viewer back to a channel, which is the kind of content most Forex creators should focus on, because those are the kind of content that builds trust and turns a viewer into a buying client. Content that just gives out information sounds like, here's how to calculate risk management. But content that builds a connection sounds like, I blew my trading account and these are the exact risk management frameworks that saved me from blowing accounts. The same information, but completely different impact. One gets watched and forgotten, but the other one makes the viewer like you understand them and you've been through the exact same situation that they're going through right now. Now, when it comes to analyzing the performance of your videos or your channel in general, there's certain metrics you need to pay attention to aside just getting views. So the metric most Forex creators need to focus on is called return rate. And it's basically the percentage of viewers that come back to watch another video, not just the video that attracted them to your channel in the first place. So if a viewer finds your channel from a video you made that talks about other blogs, did they just watch that video and leave, or did they come back and start to consume some more of your content. And the reason why return rate is so important to you is because every time you post a piece of content, it either builds trust or costs you trust. When someone watches your content and they find it very valuable, the next time they see your face on a thumbnail, they're going to click, and that creates positive reinforcement. But when they watch a video and it seems like it's just a waste of time, the next time they see a thumbnail showing your video, they're just going to scroll by. A high return rate means you're stacking up positive reinforcement video after video. It is one of the signs that you're actually building something that's going to compound over time. I used to spend a lot of my time obsessed with whether the video I post today got more views than the last one. But honestly, none of these vanity metrics actually matter. The few questions you need to ask yourself is, are people leaving meaningful comments on your videos? Are you getting lots of likes and shares? What's the average view duration like? Because these are the metrics that actually shows whether people are staying and watching your content long enough for you to build trust with them and they're not just clicking away. Having lots of views on a video is quite impressive, but it doesn't really tell you if your business is growing and making you a lot of money. Building an expert brand that prints money isn't just something that requires posting videos consistently and a bit of luck, and that is why I made this video, so click on it.